Hey, and it's Friday again, and it's Friday Craft Chat, so welcome if you're here watching from wherever you are in the world. I am in a cloudy but very warm Lancashire in the UK, and as always I'm going to talk about what happened last week, next week's plans, and a bit about AI. And I know that I've talked about this before if you've seen my AI video, but it's a really ongoing subject, isn't it? Because it's everywhere. Obviously I've talked about that before with the blog, and we are having a recovery, thankfully, but we've managed to block so that AI can't read our blogs anymore and take what it can't take our content. But even though we've had that recovery over on the blogs, I'm still spending more time on YouTube because actually I prefer it. And some of you have been with me all the way along. I love my blog audience, they are so precious to me, but I love that you're also over here. I just think it's a lot more personal, and I think my fault, I really never showed my face much before. I kept behind the scenes. I didn't have the confidence to be talking on camera, and I used to post stuff and think, oh, and cringe. And I think sometimes you just assume, don't you, that everybody's super confident because I do this, and I am quite loud, and in my friendship groups I'm really confident. But actually when you're posting something online, you feel like you're just leaving yourself out there for a whole load of abuse. I really enjoy it. I love these Friday chats, waffles, whatever you may call them, but I also love the fact that people message me, people comment, and when I see a comment I'm just so happy because I think people are listening to what I've got to say, whether people are actually listening, and I love that the skills that I've got, that I'm helping you, and if I'm not, then maybe you just like to listen along to and have a voice in the background while you craft. But anyway, whatever it is, thank you so much. And that is, I suppose, gets us onto AI, because I am quite negative about it. There's a lot of downsides, but there's also a lot of good sides. So there are ways that you can use it to be positive, but I think for me it's using it to the positive without stealing off others, and that's what I really don't agree with, stealing off people that have spent time and patience creating, so making images. I did a few at the beginning and thought, oh wow, this is amazing, and then I watched a YouTube video and it was this amazing artist, and she said she could see bits of her crafts in projects, in other people's AI projects. I'm not with it. I don't. So why is it relevant to you? I guess because if you're making things to sell, if you use AI to make it, I think I watched a video last week and it was saying that the people that still maintain and create their own designs, they're going to be the people that can charge the premium, because AI content is not personal. So I really believe that you can look at any of my files and you know that I've made it, whether it's my drawings, it's the style, you can just see that it's me. You can see with my SVGs, it's my style, and I don't know, it's like a signature almost. If you're making and selling, you want to get your own style. I believe that style and having your own digital signature is really, really important, and being able to, I don't know if anybody can hear when I've edited this, but the noise in the background, but I cannot stop the pug snoring on the floor. So there might be a rumbling in the background, but I'm not hungry, it's the pug. I could start again, but do you know what? This is my life. Why edit your life? There's just no point, is there? So, my point of all this, what is my point today? I just wanted to say that, I was so negative about it last week, and I still am. And if brands and companies are using AI images to give to readers, I think that's fundamentally wrong. I design, I draw my files, I make them with shapes. I've got tutorials that show you how I make stuff with shapes, but it's all mine, and that is what I share with you, how you can do that too. And I think that if you want to stand above everybody, if you're selling or even making, it's like, why make your own card with AI? You might as well buy it from the card shop. It's the same, it's mass produced. If you make your own card, it's come from the heart, it's come from the mind, you've created it. Whether you've downloaded somebody else's file or you've made your own, you've put it together, you've lovingly put all your layers together. Making it with AI, you might as well buy it from the shop. That's my take on it, because it's not personalised, it's not from your heart, and some people are all over it. I'm not here for it. So the last week in crafting, I created patterns. There's a tutorial on the channel. If you go to the homepage, I'll link it below, how to make these patterns in Canva. I'll show you the London one. And this is a repeat pattern, so basically I'm showing you how to make this, but how to make it repeat. And this is the same, this is a repeat pattern, but you can make it as big or small with as many suns as you want, and I've shown you how to do that. So check that video out. And I've also done a full tutorial on print and cut, which is from the basic. I looked back at a few of my videos, and I think if you're advanced, that's okay, but there was elements missing, so that if you're scared of print and cut, which so many people are, you've never done it, then this will take you from the beginning. And that's what that video will do. It will tell you some of the problems that could arise, how to overcome them. So check that out if you have print and cut phobia. So I'm going to make print and cut magnets. So it's a very much similar to making print and cut, but I'm going to make some magnets that children can use as a holiday survival kit, or that you can make interactive games with. And I'm going to show you how you can use magnets to do that. And if you want to have a go at that next week and you want to prepare, I'll drop the link for the magnet paper below, because this stuff is just my favorite print and cut product. So I'm going to show you a project with this next week. I've got some amazing little travel dollies, so I might just remake those, because there was something that I made years ago that you can download, and they're brilliant. But these can be made for anything, for taking on cruises, for kids to stick on the walls, for cruise door magnets. And I'm going to show you the basics of how to make print and cut magnets. I'm going to talk about small businesses. I've worked with a few small businesses on setting up a craft business, so I'm going to talk about the 5 or 6 steps of what you need to do to get started, just in case, because this could be your hobby, and it could be, you know, it is the best hobby in the world. But if you wanted to have a bit of a side hustle or set it up as a serious business, it might be that you're retired and it's just like a little bit of extra income, or you've had a baby and you want to work from home, whatever it is. I've just got a few basic steps and questions to ask before you set your business up that might help you along the way. And then I'm also going to look out for this video tomorrow, how to make a printable image into an SVG file. So if you've got a colour picture that you really wanted as an SVG, or you wanted to make it as a layered SVG, I'm going to show you how to do that. So keep an eye out for that tomorrow. I don't know how I managed to talk so long, because I start and think I don't know what I'm talking about. Just so have a lovely crafty week, whatever day of the week it is for you. I will see you next week, and happy crafting.